Well, it's been an exciting week for the world as well as for Iran. Stay with us as we tell you all about it, and stay with Iran. Now, since 2001, the UNESCO Seal of Excellence for Handicrafts has been awarded annually in order to encourage artisans to use traditional skills, patterns, and themes in innovative ways. This year, the award ceremony was held in Esfahan. Let's go join Gisu Misha Ahmadi as she tells us how Iran happened to stand first with over 150 awards. Let's go join her now.
The Industrial Revolution may have brought us the luxury of shopping in big malls where you get as many of the exact same product as you want, not worrying about replacing it in case it's lost or broken. And machines have of course proven that they can't be beaten by man when it comes to precision. But they've also added to the value of handmade products, highlighting the fact that we're not always looking for things that are completely identical. Sometimes those tiny differences that reflect the imperfection of man is what makes something special, unique, and irreplaceable. That's probably why we prefer handmade products when it comes to our choices for souvenirs and birthday presents. But there's more to those individual qualities of the artisan's product imparted by hand tools. On a larger scale, each of these works represent the diversity in the culture of mankind. An issue that today, with the fast pace of globalization, has become an important topic of international debate, and was prompted the UNESCO to establish the Seal of Excellence for Handicrafts in 2000 to encourage craftsworkers to use traditional skills and materials to ensure the preservation of cultural diversity. Iran is one of the three major centers of the world's handicraft, with over 180 different handmade items.
Iranian handicraft is well known all over the world, be it our hand-woven carpets, khatan woodcrafts, ceramics, or Mina enamel works. Iran is extremely rich in terms of handicraft. When I say that we have more than 255 types of handicraft in our country, you should pay attention to the fact that, for example, kilim is considered one type, while there are more than 100 kinds of kilim. In Iran, art goes back 7,000 years. It's very important to preserve this rich domain of our culture. That's why market study on handmade products is very important and is highlighted by UNESCO. In this year's Seal of Excellence program, Iran alone presented twice as many works as all the other countries that participated.
In October 2008, 157 Iranian works won the Seal of Excellence. Among them, 5 enamel works by Isfahani artists, in a judging that was far from an easy task.
next session is expected to take place in September-October 2010. That is 2 years from now. Normally, the UNESCO jury sessions take place on a rotation basis between the countries concerned. So we have Afghanistan, Iran, and the 5 Central Asian republics, which are candidates. And we have to consult with the countries, and we hope that we will have an appropriate country that will host the event in the next session.
Today, artisans are moving a step forward, incorporating excellence, innovation, marketability, and eco-friendliness. And by setting these quality standards, they're also strengthening the market demand, which is necessary in order to preserve traditional craftsmanship, the most tangible of domains in which intangible heritage is expressed. Lisunisha Ahmadi, reporting for Iran.
So I don't think a day passes by that we here at the Iran program don't receive many, many emails from you all at home, either thanking us for showing you Iran or telling us how you all wish that you can come see it for yourself. Well, let's go join Feridun Sadeqzadeh as he tells us about a great seminar that is working towards making it possible for you all at home to come visit us here in Iran.
Iran, which is rich in historical, cultural and natural sites, will host a greater number of tourists from all over the world in the near future. The first International Tour Operators Convention, a showcase to enlarge the exposure of Iran's tourism potentials, and Iranian well-known tour operators aimed at promoting foreign tourism in Iran, convened in Tehran. In organizing this event, the convention organizers hoped the international delegates would be able to discover the hidden potentials of Iran's tourism industry, its rich culture and diverse nature.
I think it's going well so far. I think there have been some very appropriate people here to speak to the issues, and I'm very interested. I bring a few people from America each year to Iran, but I think this is going to help me a great deal to bring greater numbers.
Iran is one of the most interesting places, one of the top 10 tourist destinations introduced by UNESCO, and also I think that Iran is one of the safest places in the world to travel to. Iranian people are very hospitable. I don't see any reason why people should not come to Iran, and as I've been saying, we've had an increase in the number of tourists visiting Iran. So I hope that this convention and other similar conventions will open the way for more people to come and visit Iran and get familiar with the rich history and with the rich culture of Iran and the hospitality of the Iranian people.
ITOC believes Iran is an excellent destination for persons interested in culture and history, but also ecotourism.